Hey, what's going on, guys? Just signing in real quick. Hold on, I'm waiting. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I usually don't stream this late. I know Rosie does, but I don't typically stream this late. I'm like all out of order right now. Sorry, just give me a second. How's everybody doing? So I sent Holly a link and I sent the Rosie a link. They should be on fairly soon. Hope everybody's having a great day. You know, and we can do this panel. It'll be fun. You know. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? Sorry, just making sure everything's all signed in. I do a couple different things at once.
Alright.
Oh my God, Holly, you scared the shit out of me. You know, Lito, Holly, you know, I'm getting sick and tired of that. You know. How you?
I can't even find the stream. Where's the stream?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, hold on. Commercial.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, we're chooching to commercials. That's what's going on here.
Sorry. Hold on. Sorry.
How you doing?
Fine.
Yeah. Well, you don't sound fine. You know. Hey, by the way,
I have a cold.
did you see? Oh, we got Rosie here. Did you see the picture I used? It's you picking your nose. It's good.
I loved it. I was gonna say,
Oh.
Here's a picture of me picking my nose.
I did. Yeah. It's a picture
Why
of
would
you.
you do that?
Because well, it's not you actually picking your nose. It's like you just like touching your nose. I mean, but
What?
it's a good picture. I'll change it.
am I
After this.
feedbacking or am I okay?
No, you're good. You're good. How's everybody doing though?
Yeah, your boobs.
Good.
Look
Hey,
better
Holly.
Your boobs look better than mine.
I
doubt that.
Competition.
know. How you guys doing?
Boob competition.
Oh man. So hey,
Rosie, I dropped a video tonight about the fisherman, and I used your likeness in the video. Are you all right with that?
I'm good, honey. I've never
I'm sure you didn't say, like, I knew you wouldn't be mad, but like,
No, I haven't struck anybody on YouTube. You know, I have a thick skin. I feel like I'm nervous tonight. I haven't been on
he doesn't
panels.
even make fun of you. He says something about he misuses the term primrose path, and he says brim rosy path. So I put a picture of like brim coffee with you with like a stupid face.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's been a while since Rosie's done a panel. I haven't.
I feel like I'm breaking my cherry tonight. I think it's April. April was the last time that I was on a panel. So very excited.
That's why. What's up, Uber Goober? There's a lot of new people here. Good to see everybody here. You know, Lil Blunt, Phoenix. What's up? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I know. I'm excited to have you on here for real. I know. Like, I was gonna ask you. Like, all right, so if anybody doesn't know, this is Rosie and Kelly, which people should know. Kyle Farboy's here. How are you doing? Real quick, what's up with I saw this person talking about you. Like, he wanted to see receipts about the van build. What's that about?
Oh God.
Oh, I guess that was Dave wants to make sure I'm not spending.
That's the one I just dropped a video about, CJ.
I'm sorry. I saw it, and it's like the first thing I've saw. I'm just like like what is this? Like what is this?
He thinks that Rosie owes a fucking debt to like boy community. I guess she has to prove that she's not paying for any like to
Well, I've got my account. I got my accountant on it, so.
I'm just so lost. Like, why do you owe anybody receipts?
God for that.
Like,
I don't know. He's been a friend of mine for a while, so you know, I think a couple people have expressed that. I hope the donations that you get aren't going to the van build. They don't know how cheap I am, you know, when it comes to spending money. I just like if I get it, I hold on to it.
Man.
Hello, everybody. Hey, LaDonna.
Yeah.
Hello, Malcos. Everybody, Virginia.
So many good people here.
I know, right?
Here.
I love it. Man, I'm good. I'm sorry. By the way, Holly, I'm sorry. It was like you during the stream. You went like this, like you touched your nose for a second.
So you chose to use the picture that was the least flattering.
Well, it's actually you look pretty good in it. Actually, you look pretty good in it for someone who's touching their nose. You know, you look good.
Whatever, dude.
But what's up? How's your night, Holly? How you doing? You sound yeah.
It's snowing. It's cold.
I know.
I
know. Yeah. Yeah, it's really shitty down here. Screw that. Ugh, I know. I've been shoveling all morning. Like, really, screw that.
Kyle, apparently he did put a picture of me picking my nose. But I don't think I ever got caught picking my nose, so...
Nah, it really wasn't you picking your nose. It was you touching your nose. I mean, technically you could say it was you picking your nose, but not really. You know, I mean...
There's a magic moment. You know?
Yeah. Like...
Magic. My magic moment.
Holly exposed. You're exposed. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You've been exposed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So your new video was talking about that, huh? I didn't see it yet. Yeah.
No, I dropped a video making fun of Dave, because that's what I do. So I make fun of people.
No, I like it. I like it when you do that. Really, I like when you should do more videos.
You use improper grammar again, and you guys know that drives me.
Yeah, Holly's the grammar police.
Yeah.
I hate it. And he said instead of Primrose Path, he said Brim Rosie Path. I put Rosie's picture with like Brim coffee.
Oh, really? Nice.
You gotta see it. It's funny.
Oh my God!
You should play it. It's a very.
You want me to play it? All right, so we'll play it real quick. All right, here we go.
All
right, here we go. Hold on, real quick. Let me be right back. Let me grab it. Hold on.
Would make it for the nose picking.
All right.
Thank you, Bill.
Hey, by the way, who's Anderson Henderson? Do you guys know who that is? Who's that?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I looked it up.
How much time do you have, CJ?
I mean, why is it like something that happens like often? Like what? Like?
Oh my goodness! We all have our path on YouTube, right?
Yeah, true.
Where do we begin?
I don't know. Hold on. Let's play this video though, real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Hold on. Let's check this out. All right.
I did make a bunch of Pee Wee Herman videos about him, but then he started to grow on me a little bit.
Oh, really?
And so so then I took the videos down, and then I was a wrench in his chat, but then every time I'm a wrench in his chat, he takes it away.
Oh, no.
Power.
You've never done that with me. I don't know what he's done.
I never did it to him. He's weird.
Oh, okay. So to him, he thinks you.
I mean, I only trolled him because I don't like what he says about Rosie. So.
All right, here we go. Let's check this out.
That's why I went there to begin with.
Yeah.
I was looking at your name. I'm thinking your name's not really Vanessa, is it? It's probably
no, I gotta turn it down, because otherwise I gotta mute.
My messed up mind.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just gonna play the video real fast.
No problem. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
What the fuck?
Because you're so old, I feel like I'm your little student in school, and you're my teacher. And the sexual inconnotations, Dana, that you're making toward me are making you very uncomfortable.
Connotation.
I like that.
He is just leading you down the primrose path.
And I don't think it's fair that you continue to lead us all on down this Rosie path. Where you want us to carry something to you.
Oh my God.
All you fucking dumb-witted cock-sucking motherfuckers that don't seem to understand who the fuck I am.
You fucking dumb-witted cocksucker.
Just make up some troll accounts and you drop a little bit here and there. Oh, I'm sorry. That was an excerpt. Exact quote.
Trucks are so cool. Cool. There are 4 letters in the word cool, and 4 is a number. Time to find out all about numbers.
I was with a woman for 27 fucking years. Married for 24 fucking years. How long were you with Larry? 7, 8, 9 years maybe? I've got twice the time invested, twice the money, twice the effort, twice everything invested in your...
It's a good video, right? I wish Rosie could see it.
I see it.
Yeah, I like it.
Rosie, that's what I used you for, but...
No problem.
I love when you make videos. I do. I love when you make videos, really. It's underrated.
I do. Thank you.
You know?
Make very fun videos.
Underrated, for sure. Yeah. Damn. Sorry. So let's get back to that question. So who is that guy? Like, damn, what the hell was his name?
God.
Is it Anderson? Is that his name?
Evidently, he's been here for a lot of years, and then he went away for a while, and then he came back about 9 months ago and resurfaced. And
And he knows Melton, right? Like in
Yeah, like old school and sharing videos back and forth and blaming each other on videos. Now they're more on the live streams now and things. Although Melton hasn't been on too much. He did a live stream tonight, but he's been kind of gearing back recently. So
well, he said he retired again, but then he just did another live. So
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever truly escape.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. Every other day he uses my name and his title of his.
Yeah.
There are people like that out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. By the way,
it should be like a repellent that comes to.
By the way, it's like I love the way your house looks. That's so awesome. I like Rosie, like the background and everything looks great. It really is. Like,
not the house, it's the rancho.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. My bad. The rancho. My bad. It looks great.
I've always admired Holly. She's got kind of the old school radiator. It looks like what is that? 1900 or something? 1920?
1906 is when the
house. Yeah, I really dig that.
Holly's house is awesome. Holly's house is like huge, like so much. There's so much to it.
Too big for me.
Like really a lot.
Do you heat the whole thing or do you section off?
No, I section it off, Rosie. I turn radiators off in like 2 of the 5 upstairs bedrooms, and then 1 downstairs. And I can't afford.
Yeah, I was gonna say because those those houses, they probably take a lot of heat in the.
Oh my God, you have no. It's like 280 in the winter, like in February.
Like I remember when I was there, but I didn't even go upstairs. Like it was like there was that much space. Like I didn't even end up going upstairs. You know what I mean? Like really. But anyways, speaking of which, like so start the streamer house. Like I was saying to Rosie on the stream that if she wants to come next time, definitely should. You know what I mean? And you were saying you want.
Yeah, I was so jealous. I was like, I want to be there so bad. I don't know.
Well, then D-Dubs couldn't come, and like shit got weird, and then I didn't feel good. I got sick, and people. CJ's train got canceled, then Midwestern Mary's flight got canceled. It was like turned into like a fiasco.
It seemed like it wasn't going to happen at first, and then it did. So
yeah, I mean that's how hard it was to pull it together.
Yeah.
Norm was always here.
Norm. That was interesting. Where is he, anyways? I haven't seen him in a little bit. I don't know what
he just popped up. I was, I'm doing the van build for Elvis, and he popped on the stream tonight. I think
he donated to Elvis, right?
Yeah, I think he's getting his. Yeah, he did. I think he's getting his dog. He's got a Rottweiler.
Next week, he's getting his dog next weekend.
Oh yeah,
named Oda.
Oh, well, that's good. See, Elvis too. Like, okay, so
it's a little.
CJ, I know you enjoy it when we stream. Elvis and I are sitting here and stuff. It's like it's a real freak show,
Yeah. What's going on there? Like, some people seem to hate it. Some people like it. I think it's content. I think it's content. I really do.
Yeah. Well, I've known him for almost, I guess, 5 years. We've been hanging out, and not all the time, but usually like once a year, but on streams and things. I started about a year before he did, and Drury. I guess you've heard of his name, Drury Nadab. He was like the godfather of early hangouts in 2015 in the RV community, and that's how I met Elvis and a lot of people in the current Boyd was really born out of that spring and summer of 2015.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a baby. I'm only 2 years old, so.
Hey, I'm an old bat. Pardon, I took your
Rosie picked me up 2 years ago, and she doesn't let me go.
Yeah. I just noticed that like a lot of people it's really split down the middle. Like I don't know, like it seems like I don't know. You are wicked nice though, because you let him speak about like things like like on your streams, and some people don't like that. But like I don't know, you really are nice to him. Like some of the stuff he was saying the other night was pretty outrageous. Like, do you think would he really actually want to go visit that person's family? Is that something he would actually do?
Well, it's something we'd probably do, and if we're in Vegas, we'd be let's look up the Keller family.
Please, listen. If you do that, call me up, please.
Let the widow Keller see the camper van. I think she'd get a real charge out of it.
Yes. Yes. Listen, if you do that, make sure you let me know so I can go with you. I want to go for sure, so I can see the reaction in person.
Well, we've done some kooky stuff in Mexico and all up through the Midwest and up in the Great Lakes and all around there. Sorry we missed Holly. We got as close as Buffalo.
I know, we were right there.
Yeah, and then we met. We got invited to spend a day up on up there in Buffalo, and we got to see Lockport and enjoyed that. Had some of what was it, Ted's hot dogs there, which were really fantastic in Buffalo, but just didn't make it down to Rochester.
That's close though. You were like an hour away there.
Yep.
Is Elbow gonna show up tonight?
Next time, I expect next time, because Rosie, you've been saying for a year that you were gonna come stay with me for.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I can't wait until to join us. I was really kind of sad I couldn't do that streaming house, and things got a little weird anyway. With
no, it did.
I mean,
you didn't know who was
yeah.
show up or who was.
Well, the thing D-Dub. I mean, it was supposed to be me and D. It was supposed to be our stream house.
Right.
You know what
I mean, that turned into its own thing in itself. But anyways, do you want to plan this out like from like 3 months from now? I know we've like loosely talked about it, but like, would you want to do it?
No, we can plan it out. I'm down with 3 months, whatever. I'll hit Rosie up and let her know a date or something.
Yeah. Put my crappy van in gear and come to.
Yeah.
Well, you can fly.
I'm rebuilding Marshall's Elvis's van, and he's all about how lousy my van. Rosie, I can't even show off your van.
Pick you up at the airport, dum dum.
I can't even show off your van. It's just a piece of wood you sleep on in the back. I'm like, dude, that's my life is simple, simple, simple.
Yeah, he's very proud of his rig, man. He really is. Like, I don't know.
That thing came in as a wreck, though. I mean, I've dished up a lot of blood on working on that, but you know, it's I wouldn't do it unless I did it. I mean, I love doing, if you've looked at my playlists and stuff, restoration work on this place and others, vintage audio and things. I really like to repair and restore things, so it's something that's always been attached.
I think you get a lot of shit just because it's Elvis's, where if I showed up in a shitty ass van, I feel like you'd probably help me the same way.
Oh, of course.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, that's
absolutely.
just what your cup of tea.
I'd probably have more fun with you.
Yeah.
Well, I promised I wouldn't be turtle waxing it for 2 weeks.
You know, I can't promise what I would or wouldn't do, you know.
I might be done, Rosie. I might be done with the turtle wax in 48 hours.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, that might be done by about May or something. The rate that's gone right now. Plus, the rainy season's here, and that sucks. It's just rainy every day.
Yeah.
That's what all my California friends tell me. It's been raining for like
I
3 days.
hate it. That's why I wanted to get down to Mexico or San Diego this January and head south and get out of here. I just can't take these.
Oh God, you can't take the rain. Try.
I can't. I'm a crybaby.
You are such babies. It rains
I
like,
know.
like 3
I'm a
months out of the
crybaby.
year, and you're like, oh, I got it.
Yeah, the snow is like crazy. It's
You have no
really
idea.
been
No
shitty
idea.
over here.
Wait to get out of Baltimore either, so it was that.
Well, I mean, I know Rosie. I know you've seen it, but I mean, this is the shit that CJ and I deal with every year.
Yeah.
Like you go to Walmart and there's a mountain of snow that's been plowed up,
Always.
taller than the Walmart with shopping carts sticking out of it and shit. Like it's crazy. It's not, and you guys are like, oh, it's raining.
Yeah.
I know. But just imagine it can go 14 days, 20 days, just no sun at all. I mean, it just gets insane. This moisture off the Pacific, jet stream just carries a continuous river of rain. It just gets depressing after a while. So.
Yeah, I guess it's different from wherever you live. That kind of.
I'm a crybaby.
But seriously, shit. I'm surprised you don't get invited on panels more often. I mean, like, I don't know. Like the boy, I feel like.
But I don't
he
do
does.
it
He
too
just
often.
doesn't go.
Yeah, I can see not wanting to do that though too.
The reason is when Drury stopped doing panels in June of 2015, and I kind of took over at that time, and I did that for 2.5 years every Saturday night. And I mean, I'd go 8 hours on a Saturday night. I'd go 6 hours on a Wednesday, week in, week out.
Yeah, just keep doing streams and everything like that. Yeah.
I keep doing, well, I did videos, and then I would just do that, and people depended on, twice a week to be able to have that Saturday night fun, and it was great. But after a while, you find out that you might want to do something different on a Saturday night, but now you kind of have to think about other people too and what they want to, are they going to miss it or and it just if YouTube becomes a chore, then I don't really
That's actually a really
enjoy
good
it.
point. I like at some point like recently it was turned to like the same thing for me. It was turned to a chore, and I had to take like a break.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
true.
it really was like it was starting to become not fun, and a lot of people were
Yeah.
becoming
And
really
if it's not
toxic.
fun, I just don't do it because I've never had a day that's not fun on YouTube. Even when I've gotten my channels taken down and stuff, I still bounce back. But after a while, 2.5 years, I just kind of had enough. Plus, the tenor of YouTube changed a lot. I've been here since January of 2013, and I've seen a lot of, the live streaming changed the whole complexion of YouTube from just a video sharing platform
Yeah,
to a highly interactive social media kind of experience. So
yeah,
it started to attract people with different agendas. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I'm saying, some people like a place to socialize, some people like to hang out, other people like to do video content and talk about things. So it was very hard to roll with the changes over time. You'd have people come in that you didn't really have a shared interest with them anymore, but you'd be on panel with them and hanging out. And then I noticed after a while, and I mean, I kind of hate to say this, but social media has really gotten a lot meaner over the last two
No,
years.
it's true. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and
It has.
I just don't adapt well in confrontational type of situations. In other words, I just think it would start to get me down. So I kind of pulled away from doing the streams, and then Coop took over, and he did a great job. Cooper took over, and he ran about a year, and now Tucker's doing his.
Well, then I did live streams. If you
Yeah, and
remember.
you do your live streams, and they're always funny and witty, engaging. Midwestern Mary, I enjoy seeing
Yeah,
her
me
on.
too. She's good. She's
yeah.
great.
I would have to
She's
say like
she's
Holly does like these really interactive panels, and like I used to do that about a year ago, like when I was streaming with like Joy Sparkle and
Yeah, well,
stuff.
I got
Like
that from Rosie. But the first panel I was ever on was Rosie's, like maybe like a year and a half ago. So
yeah, it gets to be so toxic though sometimes when you let everybody
it
on,
does.
or
That's what she's saying.
yeah.
That's what Rosie's saying, where she kind of just was done with the whole thing.
Yeah, and I remember I was promoting people I didn't want to promote, and giving attention to people I shouldn't. Or sorry, not that I regret people that I literally probably just shouldn't have given attention to at all, and then they became something of their own, and you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
yeah,
that's what I mean. It's hard to have a lot of longevity when you do weekly or twice weekly streams because my theory is if you get the same people together week in, week out, it's inevitable sometime along the way there's going to be a smash up in the
true.
chat. And that's what usually divides. It's almost like mitosis, right? You start to divide into new
Oh yeah,
chats.
yeah. It'll branch off, and then new people get their
Yeah,
own streams, and then like you'll get some people that hate the person they used to deal with, and now
yeah,
they're all talking
yeah,
about them constantly. It's this whole
right.
thing. Like I swear, I have like half people. Like I know like the people who used to follow me a year ago. Half of them like me, half of them hate me. Some of them go out and try to like like you've interacted with a few of them already who go and
Oh, yeah.
try to talk about me. It's just, and by the way, thanks for not allowing that to affect you, because some people they get scared real quick about that. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of
Well,
social
I mean,
media hate, they get real cautious. So
Uh, well, at my dowager old age here, there's not much that I haven't been through myself on YouTube.
'60.
Much of it was the result of the stupid stuff that I did
yeah,
in my past.
yeah,
But you either roll on or be a person that makes your own decision, or you'll find that other people start making decisions for you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's not the route to happiness. Is
yeah,
to me is doing your own thing. And I'm always very curious about people.
yeah,
And it's like Dave when Dave came all the way to California. He had driven some, I don't know, 2,300 miles at that time. and he wanted to meet up, and I'm like, I got some people that don't like it. There was also some fabrication of some of the things that were claimed about Dave didn't in fact turn out to be true, but a lot of it but I still thought, you know what, I'm just going to meet this person. They came this distance to come, and I'm going to eyeball this guy, and I'm going to check him out. I'm going to see what this guy's about in real life, and to see what he's see what his story is.
Yeah, you never really know somebody until you actually interact with them yourself either, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And, and I'm also a person that believes you can't carry the cross of other people's failed relationships with somebody into your own realm. You know what I mean? In other words, Holly has a bad, let's say Midwestern Mary and Holly got into it or something, and I wanted to meet Midwestern Mary or something, and I can't carry Holly's, the bad relationship that she had on my, I've got to make my own way forward and kind of judge for myself about things. So, and I've always been pretty strong that way too, but it does come with the price, for being that way.
No, I agree. Yeah, because you'll have your own situations that happen. I mean, or it'll turn out just fine. It just depends. Yeah. Good to see you, Marie. Good to see you. I know Marie's just recovering right now.
Giving me some of the best YouTube advice ever. I almost quit one time, and I didn't because of Rosie. And then,
honey, how could we not have you on YouTube?
I know. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do personally. I would probably quit right along with you. Okay.
Oh, no, don't take out the funniest. The most entertaining. No. Vegas fixing.
Well, I almost quit one time, and then Rosita wouldn't let me. And then the other time when I got doxxed was the best. Like, the second time I got doxxed, I got doxxed hardcore. My son was getting called and all that shit, and then
yikes! Really? I had no idea you were getting he was getting calls
Yeah. And Rosie was like, "Listen." Rosie was like, "Listen, that's it, Holly. You spend all this time trying to keep this close to your vest and protecting yourself. It's out there now."
Wow. Yeah.
And
then Rosie goes, "PayPal out there now. Fuck it. There's nothing more you can." Protect and it was you were right. It was a sigh of relief. I was like, all right, that's it. It's out there.
It really shocked me personally, the stuff that can happen. Like I said, I brought a lot on myself. Early in the year, we had the Stewie incident when I went into that bar kind of celebration of life for this Stewie, who was a musician that played there. I didn't know it was it was kind of an open, it wasn't a closed event, and I went in there and got a little tipsy and raised Stewie and raised the car. I guess I kind of made an ass out of myself when I did that, but that resulted in a police swatting.
Oh, wow.
So, but usually where there's smoke, there's fire, and I'm not gonna say I haven't done some dumb stuff, but family pays the price for it. I mean, my daughter was in ROTC. They called the base commander down there. I mean, it's just been a whole, everything. It's
I've dealt with some stuff myself.
And I'm owning that. I'm owning that, the dumb stuff I've done, and I've tried to turn into more. Being off of streams and stuff has been great because I found out just going solo can be good. You can kind of control the flow of what you want to talk about, and
true. It's a different vibe entirely. I've actually dealt with some stuff myself recently. I got hacked. They threw my passwords onto the stream. They donated them onto the stream and everything like that. There's been some people trying to stalk me, harass me, paying people to also harass me. It's been some pretty interesting stuff going on the past couple weeks. But honestly, I'm not gonna say that I haven't done things in the past that haven't warranted some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Which I have. I've done some dumb shit.
CJ, that's the important thing to me is do you live in a state of continuous denial? And this is what I try to impress upon Elvis. Hey, where there's smoke, there's fire, man. You gotta look at these people. These people just didn't beam down from the universe and just start going.
Exactly.
You planted this, and you've enjoyed the full harvest of this stuff. Now, if you ever come a time where you want to turn it around, don't expect. Don't expect to turn it over.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. What they're doing is absolutely not okay. But I don't know. I've done some dumb shit. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's good to hear you say that. That's one reason I'm on here
Yeah.
tonight is because we're all. I don't know about Holly. I mean, it's just been a lot of
No, I don't.
years.
I don't do any dumb shit, and I'm not sorry for anything. I'm a good fucking person.
You are. You definitely are. You definitely are. For sure.
And one of the
I'm kidding. I don't listen. This is what people have been giving me shit about lately. I guess I use the word cunt too much or whatever, and it's very insulting. And people are really mad. And I'm like, listen, if I call you guys cunts, I'm really sorry. It's just a word. It's a fucking word, all right? Like cat, cunt. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I like to be a positive. I just don't.
So
I don't use that word.
So Rosie, did you get demonetized like just literally just for having cleavage? Is it?
When was that, Rosie? March or?
Is it just?
It was in April. The
April,
first week.
Just over cleavage? Is that what this is about?
No, not bikini stuff. You know, man, I lived a dream. I lived a dream for 6.5 years. Okay,
there was some cleavage and some other stuff.
And you know, I had the other channel, Rosie Murphy. The other channel, Rosie Murphy, and that they both went down.
Damn.
Murphy was easy to bring back, but you know, CJ, there comes a point. Your whole life of almost 7 years is there. How much do you want to gut out for the sake of like monetization?
That's true. That's actually a really fair point.
You're taking out your whole, you know, looking at what you've done over the years, and even the kooky stuff. It's still your life, you know. And there's no transgender person in the history of YouTube that shared more of the daily life than I have for almost 7 years. And you find yourself just saying, "Hey, how much am I willing to do for YouTube?" And I found not enough at this point.
I can totally understand that. You know what I mean? I've gotten rid of much stuff. Like recently, I've been trying to censor myself a lot, and I'm starting to find it extremely annoying. Like I can't say certain words anymore. And then I noticed that other words slip through, and then I don't even understand it anymore. I don't get it. Like certain videos that I let through and I don't censor at all get monetized. That when they're talking about completely messed up topics, and then all of a sudden the ones that I censor don't get through. And then other ones, like I don't know, I don't really make anything on this channel. I'm gonna be honest. The only time I get like any money is from donations. That's it. Everything else gets demonetized, and a lot of that has to do with when I was like covering Onision. Like YouTube mainly doesn't like you to talk about that topic, anyways. And then there's other people who try to like, you know, just they strike that video. Onision strikes and claims most of those.
You're just a bad guy.
That's what it is. No money for you. None. You're not allowed. That's it. And I don't know. I just been.
Well, I guess I also pride myself on having I have a very thick skin too, and I see Get Back Barbie is saying, "What is Elvis?" She calls him elbow. I call people by their. I don't have to buy into the lingo of calling people by a name other than their own. Why she's allowed to take advantage of her and let elbow talk to her and treat her like she's trash? I don't feel like I'm treated trash, but to a person with a hammer, everything's going to look like a nail. No matter what he would do, it would still generate a negative spin on it. It's like I'm with him. If I'm not offended, then you know what the heck, you know, I'm feeling like you know, maybe because I grew up in maybe a tougher environment, and I just, you know, stuff just rolls off of you. I don't get that worked up about it.
I think people seem like, I don't know, I've noticed that people seem to like, they're very protective of you because you're very nice. I can see that, you know what I mean? And like they think like maybe like dominates your streams, and they'll like go to his own platform because he has his own platform.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that might be the way they look at it, is that he's like dominating your time because
No, this is
I don't
what
know.
I always say about Rosie when people ask me that question, and they ask it to me often. Rosie, I just say that you're a loyal friend to people, especially people that you've been friends with for many years. And I might fuck up a time or two, and I guarantee that I could still call you and you would still love on me. You're just that type of person. Like, you're a very loyal friend. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I don't know why people have such a stick up their ass about it. Like,
well,
I'm friends
I
with
think
somebody since 20 fucking 15. It is what it is. I mean, if you were friends with this guy, I always think like
I call it the video game syndrome. I mean, imagine if everybody that was a watcher of YouTube, of which there are many, and the overwhelming 95% of them are great people, right? But imagine if they had a joystick and they could control.
Oh, they'd be all over it, right?
What you would do, and I mean, you'd lose absolute control of your own self. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be living other people's. You know, I can't allow myself to be. Used as a battering ram to it's not my nature to be that way. I just feel like positive interaction over time may bring a positive result. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm too old to say.
I've been in the same situation with CJ, and CJ, I have.
Yeah.
Where people got, 2 years ago, not now, but where people were like, well, how, and even still now to some extent, well, how can you support this guy? He's done this, and that, and like, listen, if I met somebody in real, the standards that you are held to on YouTube are not the same standards that you're held to in real life.
Yeah.
If my neighbor, if I found out that they, did some criminal infraction in 1996, I'm going to be like, I'm still going to be friends with my fucking neighbor. But on YouTube, man, they will fucking drive that shit into the fucking ground. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Some people, like, they just, I don't know. And then there's things that people just make up in their head, and then all of a sudden, since they put it out into the universe, it's true. I don't.
Yeah, I had an example of that, and it involved Midwestern Mary. There was some information which I don't believe was true about Marshall that was put out as if it was actual fact.
Right.
And at that time, Midwestern Mary had just come into the chat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Exactly.
Yeah, and it was relayed to her, and you could just see her whole disgust level go up. And I'm thinking to myself, would this person ever apologize if, in fact, it had turned out that it was not the actual Elvis that had done this thing? And the answer is clearly no. I mean, this poisoned somebody else for something that that I don't believe was factually true.
Right.
And that stuff goes on quite often.
I'm not a fan of fucking Elvis, and you know that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't factually true.
I'm gonna be honest. I think he's great. I'm just for the content alone. Just for the content alone, he's great. Listen, if he comes to the streamer house though, he's gonna eat a hair sandwich. Like I already said this. We should have him because I want to have us. I want to have us do like challenges and stuff. Like have him shave off a little hair, eat it. Just for a couple hundred. That would be worth it. It would be amazing. Like I don't know. I think we should all do some ridiculous challenges. Honestly.
As far as ever being, I don't see him ever being mainstream in life. Sadly, I feel like one day there'll be a heavy penalty. It's extracted. I don't mean physically, but health-wise and living that kind of life. And I do have kind of a soft spot for what I kind of perceive is coming down the road, and I almost feel like it's somebody that's significantly
I don't think that
older.
people take that into consideration, Rosie, but I want you to know that I do because I know you.
So
yeah, and I'm just saying it.
I get it. You know that I get it.
Yeah, you do. I'm just saying, but to take those moments and just look at them once in a while and say, "Is this really the way you want YouTube to be and life to be?" Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, well, all right, sail forward, my man.
Yeah. You want to go with it? Go with it. You want to go with it? Have at it.
That was interesting. The other night he was saying like he made Lisa Marie famous and everything like that. I was just like, does he really think he's famous? Like YouTube famous is not actual famous. Just wanted to say that.
We know.
All right. Just making sure he's aware.
Don't even get into the famous thing with us, please.
In wrestling, we'd call that entertaining when. When they get on the corner of the ropes and they yell up at the crowd, you've people in Rochester are the biggest POSs in the you know what I mean? And
Exactly.
they do that. It's all theater. You know what I mean? To get people.
That's
so
why.
much
That's
of
why
that.
I love him. That's why I love him. He is the definition of YouTube content. You know what I mean? He really is.
Well, you can appreciate that.
I can
Well,
appreciate
I mean,
it. A lot of
a
people
lot of it
can't.
I can't. A lot of it I can't, and I make that known to him about that.
Yeah,
But,
Rosie doesn't condone. I think because you're friends with somebody doesn't mean you condone everything that they.
oh heck no! The way he
And I think that we're both get in trouble for that, Rosie, frequently.
well, I'm just saying I don't believe in his thoughts about women and
I know you don't.
the lack of awareness of how critical women are to society and.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
You know, as Chairman Mao used to say, women hold up half the sky, right? So,
Yeah. Also,
reality.
what was he saying the other night? Like, it was something about like Luciferian, because that's what I was saying. Because like he was talking about something to do with like Art Bell and something. Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel a headache.
I know, but like I was just like, what was he saying? His friend was saying that people who are transgender are Luciferian. Like,
Lusitania, I don't know what it
like, man, he's got no filter on some weird stuff, huh? Shit. Oh man.
I mean, I think, what the hell? I never know what's going to come out.
Right?
And my theory too also is you need a relief valve in life, and I guess I'm kind of his relief valve. I mean, he can make fun of cheap wigs and other and other stuff, and I guess it's always good to have somebody a little downhill
I
from.
don't really think your wigs are cheap, though.
Well, I'm just, he likes to kind of, and I don't really care.
On your wig. I think I'm pretty tired of
fool.
people saying that they're cheap, like they're Party City shit. Like,
someone said,
they're not the bottom shelf at Walt.
they're
They're the next
definitely not.
someone said threatening to kill someone is not entertaining. Listen, I'm not aware of that. I don't know about him threatening to kill someone. That's beyond me. That's beyond me. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But
oh my god, that's exactly what we're talking about.
That's something now that was 4 years ago or 3 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know but it's not up to me. Barbie, I go for it. I'm not out to change Barbie's. She's entitled to her opinion. She's seeing the show and everything like that. So I'm not going to try.
And by the way, I don't think it's an act. What he's saying, I'm just saying he is the definition of content. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's an act. I don't think it's an act. I just think he is one of those people that we can turn on and you're going to get content the moment you click on it. You might hate him, you might like him. Probably one of the two.
It's not.
It's the first person I've really ever truly met in life that has absolutely zero filter on. They just say whatever comes into their mind, which is kind of a rarity. But for 6 months, it's been good. We traveled up to the. Up to Toronto. We met Norm. We did Detroit. We did Chicago, Buffalo. It's been good content ever since June.
Yeah.
He's been positive and been doing positive things. He ain't no saint, but it's not the bad stuff that was going on before. But you don't get a prize for that. I told him. So what? You don't get a prize for that, right? That's just called normal behavior. When you go about stuff. So
So how much do you know? How much longer you're probably going to be spending? Like, so much time you're going to be spending with him, or is it kind of like you don't really know?
I don't know. I had a good time. I'll tell you, I had a great time traveling with him through the Midwest and all up through Great Lakes and everything. So our plan is to finish the van building and maybe get down to Southern California, back to some of the Mexican border towns. We had an idea to go to all the border towns, at least the relatively safe ones, not like Juarez across from El Paso, but and explore and maybe go down to Rosarito Beach, which is about, I think, 40 miles south of Tijuana.
Yeah, but for you, your winter's done in February, right?
Yeah, February is usually the end of winter.
Not here, not for me and CJ.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could do that. It sounds awesome to go travel around like that. That's just so awesome. I was going up to New York and just traveling recently. I've been going, I went to New York and Florida. So it's fun. I love that.
Yeah. Well, people don't realize. You think of New York, you think of New York City, but New York is a damn beautiful state. When you travel, Saratoga Springs and all the Ausable Chasms, and I mean all the way up to Hyde Park and play. It's just
Yeah,
amazing.
for about 5 minutes, and then
It's just, I loved New York when I traveled around New York State. There's a lot of beauty there.
And you're gonna when you come here to visit, I'm gonna overexpose you to it. I'm gonna shove you in some of those caves, and you're gonna be like, "Yeah, this is great for about 5 minutes."
What are we gonna go? Are we gonna go in the Eastman Kodak?
And you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's fucking cold here, Holly." And then you're not.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go on to the Eastman Kodak history tour?
Yes, we are. Yep, I'll take you there.
There we go.
We gotta listen. We gotta come up with some challenges though for like each of us. You know what I mean? Like I want to do like a solid 24-hour locked in a room stream. I really do. You know?
Yeah, the stand. They call that the Stanford. I'm on C. I talk about CX and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I love that shit. I love CX.
Yeah.
Totally
They did the Stanford prison experiment.
Yeah.
That was like the best experiment.
Yes, like a lot of people hate on CX, but I think they were really good for the streaming community. Like they're toxic, they're sub communities and stuff, but like just the streams in general are decent.
Yeah, but CJ, I was almost involved with. I was almost involved with. I've been a acquaintance of Burger Planet and some other people, and Bjorn, and you had talked about Grimoire and some other people. But I really thought about joining that, but the whole CX thing blew apart because the egos are so big.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen. Remember? We talked about it, Rosie.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to implode.
Yeah.
Implode.
Yeah. I've actually planned, like, if Realstream gets bigger and stuff like that, I've decided I'm gonna do a network like something similar to that to get like smaller streamers. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
I think it would be cool as shit to get like. I just think it's awesome.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
Yeah, for sure. I just think we should. I don't know, but definitely when you come, you know what I mean. We should do it. I think that's great. I mean, what would you do, Holly? Like, have you thought of that? Like, what would you do for like a challenge? What do you think? What would you think? Have you thought of anything like that?
No, like people ask you to do the challenge.
Well, that's right. Well, you would have to. You're gonna be shooting me with a paintball gun. That's a fact. We need to make that happen. That's a fact.
I've been street streaming for so many years anyway. Before
you have before that even occurred. Yeah.
Yeah, almost gotten killed a couple times, but it's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, I see hot.
I like to be where the people are. I like to be in the city.
I like that. I like the IRL streams, and the IRL streams in public are awesome. Marie said hot peppers. Maybe Holly could do that. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's so lame.
No hot peppers for you. No. What else can we do then? What else can we do? What's extreme for you? Maybe we could listen. I think you should do a ramen stream. I like that because I did that and that was interesting. It was
It would be like if I had to sit in a room and listening to someone with improper grammar. That would hurt my sensibilities.
I think we got Sammy Prepper in the chat. Are you friends with Sammy Prepper, Rosie?
Yeah, Sammy down in Adelaide. Of course I am.
Yeah, Sammy Prepper is she's a fan of the channel as well. What's up, Sammy? How you doing?
I just think Sammy's sweet. She's been a wonderful supporter.
I didn't even know that Sammy was still streaming.
Yeah.
She had her challenges, but you know what I like about Sammy? There comes bumps in the road, bing, and Sammy rolls over them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when she had to get her teeth done, and she didn't make any bones about. She's I find her an entertaining person when she's doing her stream, and I like the way she carries herself.
I felt sympathetic with her for the teeth thing because y'all know I did that.
Yeah, that sucks. Seriously.
And here's my teeth now. Look, yay!
Ooh, beautiful.
There we go. Right, good stuff.
Yeah, it was the summer of teeth 2019. I was with Elvis. I was with Elvis. I was getting so tired of this thing in Mexico. I was like, oh God, not again.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. How is it down in Mexico? I've never been. How is it down there?
It's
a good time.
It's interesting, It's different. And I go down and I really stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
In Mexico, that's neither here nor there, but it's cool. I mean, he got a good deal. His teeth turned out really well for a little bit of money that was spent on him.
Seriously? That's where. Okay, man.
Oh yeah, he had 2 teeth pulled and 3 crowns and root canals and
How much did that cost?
everything done. I think for like 1,800 or something like that, which would have cost about 3 times as much in the U.S. to get all that done. So
Yeah, I've just actually just got like a consultation myself. It's just expensive.
yeah,
Yeah, it really
yeah.
is. Yeah,
Thank you, Phoenix.
yeah, it's good, man. It's good to see
You're
Sammy Prepper
admiring
here.
my teeth.
Yeah, yeah, the teeth are amazing. I know for a while you were streaming about it, but like you've been always extremely upfront about that, and some people they wouldn't be, which is I don't know.
Listen, the reason that I was upfront about it was because I wanted to take away the stigma for other people that were like shamed by the fact that that happened. There's a whole lot of reasons why people my age, like I'm in my fucking 40s and shit,
Oh, it's your
did
it's your
off for it.
birthday. Oh, it's Mimi's birthday in 9 minutes. Good,
Happy birthday,
happy
Nina.
birthday. Yeah.
Happy
So
birthday.
listen, I did it because I wanted other people to not feel embarrassed. And there were so many people that reached out to me and they were like, yeah, thank you for your teeth fucking fail you. It doesn't mean you're scummy. It doesn't mean you didn't brush
No,
your teeth.
that's
You
great.
might have like me, which you all know, I was fucking in remission for 10
It
years.
is brave. It's very brave to be very public like that. Not gonna lie.
Thank you. I did. But now I have teeth and fuck you all toothless motherfuckers. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my
I feel
God.
just as bad as I did when I had no teeth.
Oh
I
man.
look better than you now.
Man, man, if I knew we were
I'm
gonna have Sammy
kidding.
Prepper here, I would have had Sammy Prepper on the stream as well. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, Sammy had to get all her teeth pulled too, so she knows where I'm coming
Yeah,
from.
I followed Sammy along on that. Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
She does a good Madonna too when she dresses up like Madonna.
Madonna. I didn't even know she did
Oh
that.
yeah, she was like in her little. I don't
You
know.
know
I don't
that?
want to say she was in a closet, but I want to say not a ward, but
Yeah.
something dressed up, and she was very cute as
Thank you, Billy. I tried.
Madonna.
I really did. Ooh, they do.
Yeah, I know. I would have Sammy Prepper on anytime. I've had her on before. Like that was an interesting stream. I mean, I know it was kind of intense at the time. There was some people kind of like trying to attack her at the moment, but I mean, yeah, anytime she wants to come on again, for sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like these chiller streams where it's not as much chaos. You know what I mean? Like, and there isn't like just like full throttle drama because it's just it's a little bit chiller. Like,
No, this
Yeah.
was good. This was good.
Yeah.
Well, I think people are enjoying it.
yeah,
I enjoyed spending some time with Rosie girl.
Yeah.
I don't get to that much lately.
Yay! Yeah, my Holly girl.
Well, you're all fucking busy all the time and shit. You stuck up dick.
I'm
yeah.
giving up blood for the van. I got more band-aids and cuts.
So,
All right.
so how long have you guys been back working on the van, anyways? Like, I know.
I just started in late October.
Right. Since 1986, I think. Or
Oh man, I got videos going back to 2015 of working on Marshall's van in Chicago.
Damn. Okay, yeah. So as I was just trying to I was trying to think of like why people are up your ass about it, but whatever. I get it. Like I don't know. Like people, I don't know. They need to just let that go. Honestly.
I think some people, perceive it as kind of freeloading and enjoying. But as long as Missy Jen is happy, which she is here, and he's cleaning up and staying in kind of the shine shack and doing his thing. We clean up after the build. Oh, he's paid it for. Yeah, he's bought meals and other things. Yeah, Jen's telling him. So I mean, it's like has he been a decent guest? Yeah, he has. I mean, could the shine shack could be a little neater out there, of course, but I'm not the kind of person that's going to get railed about a few bins of clothes that are just sitting in Walmart bins or something out there. It's not going to move mine. It's not going to move my needle too much. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just, we keep focused. I've had other things. I had travels over Thanksgiving, and I got Missy Jen. I got to think about her, and I got projects I have to do
we have
here.
her health to think about. She looks good lately, by the way.
Yeah.
She looks really healthy lately. It's good to see. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's been times where, she didn't look particularly. She didn't look bad. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
or maybe she didn't look particularly. I mean, when you get to know somebody, you can tell. She just looks very. She looks well. Is all I'm saying.
I mean,
She's doing good, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you have primary progressive multiple sclerosis, it's in your mind what determinants of that is. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's not a happy it's not a happy thought to live
I'm
your
sure it's not, but she does her.
life.
She's very
Um,
positive. She does her best.
yeah,
She's looked particularly healthy lately. I
yeah,
told her
she's
that
been
like
doing
3
good.
streams ago.
Her Ocrevus MS infusions have been doing good for her. So yeah,
That's
she's good.
awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, so she's happy. We're getting ready. We'll
Good
probably
for
get a
her.
Christmas tree if it ever stops raining. You know.
Woo-hoo with the rain.
Holly's all upset because of the snow, like totally upset.
Holly's
I
like,
just walked to the store to
Holly's
get
like you
cigarettes,
big.
and when I
Holly's
came
like
back, there
you
was like
big.
an inch of snow on my hood.
Yeah.
Holly's like you big pussy out there.
You are. You guys are big fucking babies. God damn.
Man,
Deal with that.
yeah, it's
Holly,
funny.
my heating bill was about $60 a month.
Um, Marie asked about the streamer house. Yeah, because Marie came in a little bit late. Yeah, we were talking about it. Yeah, I guess like we'll probably start
Yeah,
like
we're gonna
planning it
keep
behind the
looking
scenes.
again.
Yeah,
Yep.
like probably like something like 3 months out when Holly wants to pick a
Well,
date,
I'm
we can
gonna
do it.
a real one this time.
Yeah, like something more structured and planned. I think this
More
time.
like the last minute.
Yeah,
shit
because
that
that's
we
kind
did.
of what happened. Like it almost
Well,
almost didn't happen. It almost didn't happen.
yeah, it looked like it was, there were, Midwestern Mary was tough with her travels and, some other things and people trying to get there. And
Well, and then Rosie,
um,
I have autoimmune disorders, and
I know, I know you had been,
I don't
I
know
know
why
you were
I
sick
thought
before that.
October would be a good month. I don't know why I thought that. When I know it's like the weather change and shit, and like my feet were fucking swollen. I couldn't even put shoes on. I don't know what
I
I'm
heard,
thinking. Like
yeah, I
yeah,
feel bad for you, honey. I do.
no, well, I'm fine. I mean, I just completely dropped the ball on that as far as like.
It was still fun. I had fun hanging out with you guys. It was fun. It was really fun.
Well,
Regardless of streaming or not, it was fun. You know?
Yeah, well, you're my best friend. So it
Yeah,
was cool hanging
of
out
course.
with you.
Yeah.
Well, CJ, don't short sell just, organic, also letting things develop. A lot of it's a mix of people you have. And if there's people that don't mind being on, like, I'm a cam ho and people, then they're going to make it a different kind of thing as opposed to maybe Norm doesn't want to be on.
Right, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. So it depends on people. If you're bringing in like cam hoes and people like that, then it's a different dynamic of kind of things.
What we're trying to do or accomplish. You're right, Rosie.
It's true. I wasn't expecting Norman to be there. I mean, I was and I wasn't. I just wasn't really expecting him to really be on stream too much.
Nobody was, but there he was.
Listen, he did some chores. It was serious. You know what I mean?
All right, I just talked to him about like 2 hours ago, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that Vinny did a live stream a couple weeks ago, and everybody knows I'm very pissed at Vinny right now. He did a stream a couple weeks ago where he was like, and here's Holly on the fucking panel, and she's chain smoking, and she's like, oh Norm, call me when you're done, and
Yeah.
what's 47-year-old woman doing talking to a 68-year-old dude? Well, he's 58, number one. You know what I'm doing talking to him? The same thing Oda is doing. He has had some very significant struggles. He's been suicidal in the past. When somebody tries to interject their opinion on my friendship with somebody, it pisses me the fuck off because you don't know. Vinny's take on it was I was asking him to buy me tampons.
What the fuck?
No, I've been buying my own tampons for myself since 1988.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Happy birthday, Mimi, by the way, because it's 12. But anyways, that's messed up. I'm not gonna lie, but him and his fedora, I don't want to hear it. Seriously, what the fuck is that?
You're just mad because he's fucking horned me that night, and you were pissed.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. I mean, him and his fedora though, like
right?
that. With that,
He
that.
finally admitted that he passed my link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's one advantage of solo is
But why? I'm so lost on why he did it in the first place. If he's sitting there apologizing to you by the end of it, why did he even do that? Because he looked.
He deserves that.
I just don't get it though. Why would he do that after he sat there and apologized? Why would he do that?
CJ, what have you ever heard about my friendship with Vinny?
You've been nothing but nice to him. Literally, nothing but nice to him.
What did I say when he was in the hospital?
That everybody should, look out and be. You just literally you let it. You would worry about it. You were worried about him. You know what I mean? That's all I remember. You were worried about him. That's what I remember.
Thank you.
You guys ever think that? You guys ever think like different countries? Sometimes they don't interface exactly perfectly. Like,
do you think that's what it is, Rosie? I mean,
no,
I've
been thinking like this.
Culturally?
No, I'm just saying like the C word rolls off of a lot of Australians.
Absolutely, right?
Like, and in the United States, we think that's like almost a peak of offensiveness if you call.
Well, I don't. You can't.
Yeah, and therefore we're kind of mixing two different like everyday language with that's really.
So do you think that that's part of the problem? I mean, do you?
I think it's a small part of the problem. Yeah, I think it's a part of the problem is that like the insensitivity maybe
listen, that I value your opinion. I mean, if you think that that's actually like part of the problem as far as like me understanding why somebody could do that to me, then I'll consider it. But maybe they don't take it as seriously.
I mean, from what I've gathered, it's a more not
warning me out on a fucking channel when I'm not expecting it, and I might not be able to get it down in time. When new terms of service were just put out, by the way, and it's my livelihood too. Like that's pretty shitty to do.
Yeah, you had to take it down immediately. That's the thing. It's just shitty, but
you were yelling at me. You're like, take it down, and I was like,
because I
don't want to lose the stream. I was like, I don't. And then I found out it was reported before he even shared.
I tried to tell you that. Because that's what these people do, man. They'll literally report as soon as before you even know it's gonna happen. They're going to do it. You know what I mean? Because that's just.
All right, well, it hurt my fucking feelings. Okay.
I know you were very nice to him, and you. I remember you telling me like, "Hey, he's in the hospital. He's doing better. Thank God." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's why it's just like, damn, dude, really? Like, fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, Rosie, says that maybe like it's a cultural difference where maybe it's not as big of a deal.
I remember like voulez-vous. I mean, Vinny was on Dave's, and Dave the other night was like, Vinny, I got something on you, a recording.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, and it's like Vinny, I must have used a racist black term, right? And
wow.
It's like, yeah, go ahead. It's just like it didn't seem to have the same.
Right, but Rosie, that's different than what I'm talking about. In that circumstance, you're right. You are maybe right. That might be a cultural.
Oh, I don't like that. The pointing out.
I know you don't.
Yeah, it's.
Absolutely. That's in a whole different. It's like I used to get booted out of my own chats.
Was that his penis though? Oh, what was that? What was that? No. I'm just joking. I know it wasn't. I'm joking. But anyways, I don't even know why. I don't even know why he would do that. I don't know. Maybe the fedora is cutting off circulation to his brain. I don't know. But seriously, he needs to chill. Like really, you've been nothing but good to him. Honestly, you know what I mean? So it's kind of it's stupid. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
Yeah. In full disclosure, I like.
Look,
is if you turned around and porn.
Yeah, I know, and I know that. I know
their mind would be blown.
Listen, I know Rosie has nothing to do with this as well. Like that's just my opinion and yours. That's fine. There's nothing to do with Rosie. It's just like I just think it's dumb.
Full disclosure, I enjoy Vinny. I don't like when that thing came down.
Yeah.
I think if Vinny had to do it all over again, he wouldn't do that type of thing. I also perceive Vinny's changed a little bit since he had his medical.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's
well. So I have to take that into account and expect him to be a shittier person now. Well, that's what you're telling me, Rosie, right?
No, maybe be a better person.
I don't know. All
right.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened anyway.
Well, no, you gave me good advice, so I'm asking you.
Oh man.
Could his stroke have made him be shittier, and now I should accept it because it's a physical?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think anybody.
You realize I'm just fucking with you, right?
No, of course, Holly. I don't think.
Okay.
Oh man.
I know that I'm just trying to make you laugh, Rosie.
Yeah. Hey, at least nothing actually bad happened to the scenario. Because like, damn, if we had to like,
Well, I got it down in time, but
yeah,
Jesus
Yeah,
yeah,
I was like, Holly, Holly, look how fast your channel bounds. You know what I mean? If
yeah.
they're gonna follow you, they're gonna follow you.
They
That's
do.
what
That's
it
the
is.
thing. Like, that's the thing. The amount of support you have a lot of support behind you for sure. You know,
Yeah,
you do.
yeah. Because you're entertaining.
You are. You are. Holly is
Yep.
really entertaining. Seriously. Extremely. You are though. You are. I mean, what? You're like Queen of Boyd now? Is that what's going on? Like, fucking. How did that even happen? How did that
I
happen?
voted for Rosie.
How did that happen? Oh my
I was
god.
like, how the old bat even get in there? You know?
Are you offended that like wait, who won officially? Who?
No, she's not offended. Don't even go there.
Who?
No, I didn't even talk about
I'm just
it.
joking. I'm just joking. Anyways,
there.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. How did that even
I thought
happen?
that
How
that-
did I
I
know
thought
it
it
was
was.
going to happen?
I thought it
That's
was.
Rosie. I wouldn't have expected that.
I thought it was fun till some people took it really serious, And,
Agreed. Agreed.
yeah, we're buying
Yeah.
vote. We're
We
voting, doing, and I'm talking, man, you guys, this is just like for fun.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just kidding around here, right?
Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna get a trip to Cuba for all these.
There was
Yeah.
no prize, Rosie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? Shit.
I got third place.
I don't even think if we won, we didn't even get that that silk sash thing.
Not even you don't even get a sash. What kind of competition is this? This sounds like bullshit. What is this?
Rosie and I didn't get shit if we would have.
Wow, that's messed up. This needs to be
We
a
just
needs
thought
to
it
be.
was funny.
Man,
We
that's
thought
when
it-
you
we
get
thought it was
a glimpse. That's when you get a glimpse into the void. When you see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we need to recount and we need to redo this. You know what I mean? And do this right. Do this right. With a sash at least, at the very least. Damn.
Oh my god, we were like the two means like we don't care.
Is there a King of Boyd? Did that happen or not yet?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Why isn't there a King of Boyd?
I don't know. There's not that many. I wouldn't say there's that many male figures in Boyd, are there?
Rosie, who would be up for King of Boyd?
I guess Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis. Who else?
Automatically wins. Automatically.
No, wait. So Elvis, I think.
They would say I rigged a contest.
All right. So listen, the fisherman, right?
Yeah.
Elvis, the fisherman. Who else?
I guess Tucker.
Okay.
Tucker. Yeah, and then I almost think Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say those would be the top four.
Okay.
For King of Boyd, yeah.
Misty's like, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Listen, I'll run it. I'll run it on my channel. Okay.
You can't listen. You can't deny that he would be in the running. Come on,
Yep.
deny it.
All right. That's
All right,
good.
guys. I'll be right back. How do I mute this?
Top four for sure. Yeah.
There it is. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna mark that the top four for the King of Boyd.
Yeah.
nominations.
There you go. There you go. I mean, because I really want to see who wins that. I mean,
It
my vote.
makes sense.
My
It
vote
makes
goes to Elvis automatically. Okay. Automatically.
No. I think I honestly like if it went to a vote just like mine did, it would be Tucker would probably win. To be
Okay,
honest.
so someone said they want no. I don't know. I can't say that. Can I? I don't know. Read the chat, Holly. Check out the chat.
I just lost the chat. Hold on.
Okay, check out the chat. Anyways, King of Boyd needs to happen. It does. Yeah.
That would be excellent. Oh wait, what about with the Bergs? Wouldn't the Bergs be in there?
I guess. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, you know the Bergs.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I only like dip my toe.
I feel like the city did not include the Bergs.
Yeah, I dip my toe in there. I'm not really a part of that. You know what I mean? So.
I dipped my toe in there.
I don't know. That's just what I do. I mean, I don't know. That's why I think it's great. I think it's great that me and you both are going to be doing this like podcasts on the weekends because like it really is. It gets more mainstream, like directed towards you.
God, get that fake Uber out.
Okay. I was
Okay.
no.
No
Okay.
worries. I'm already done with it.
Oh, all right. You already got it. Okay.
You're a disgusting individual. Don't make fun of Uber's fucking illness, you sick fuck. You're
Okay.
disgusting.
See, I wasn't sure if that was something you actually knew about or not. I was just like, I'm gonna let you
No,
deal with that.
It's a Twitter account that thinks
Yeah.
that they're funny, I guess.
Yeah, I rather let you deal with that than even mention it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's,
But anyways, so yeah. It's great to have you guys on here. Seriously, I wanna start holding more panels again. You know.
Did you enjoy having Rosie?
Yeah, I enjoyed having both of you on. I always enjoy having you on, Holly. Of course, you know that.
Yeah, but I mean, just Rosie.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Rosie's my friend, and like,
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked her to come here and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, it's good. It was
Yeah,
good.
she's great. I just appreciate. I really. I appreciate your singing. I appreciate having to come on as well and just being like, I don't know, like, cause some people are really like judgmental as far as me, and like a lot of people talk a lot of shit, and I appreciate somebody coming through with like a fresh mind and like trying to just.
Diane Martin is in love with me.
Yeah.
Diane Martin, hit me up in DMs, baby. What?
There you go.
What?
All right.
I'm a single woman. What?
All right. Shit. There you go. There you go.
With that.
There you go.
Don't mock. Don't judge
No, I'm not. Listen, I would never
Don't
judge
judge
you.
me, motherfucker.
I would never judge you at all. You know, go ahead, hit her up. Feel free.
judge me, dickhead.
Feel free. You know, shit. Feel free. Was it Marie said your nails look cute, Holly? Did you just get them done
My
recently?
nails are a mess.
Are they? Are they?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. What you smoking? You smoking Pall Mall? Damn. Goddamn.
Yeah. I had to. I couldn't. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about it. So I got my cigarette rolling machine, right?
Yeah.
With my tobacco that costs $1 a day.
Yeah.
And then, oh god, I didn't want to talk about it. The vaping and the New York State with the vaping, and I know that you're struggling with it too.
I know. You know what they're doing down here?
All these kids that have been turned on to vaping, they're now going to create an entire generation of fucking cigarettes.
Pretty much.
Now they need nicotine.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty
Fuck.
much. They've actually made it so hard to get. Listen, they've made it so hard to get like vaping shit down here. I'm actually considering making my own.
Yeah.
I'm actually considering for real making my own like e-juice. I'm not even joking. I'm actually really considering it.
You can actually.
Yeah. I'm really considering it. I'm saying like fuck it. Listen, if I made it, would you guys?
Considering doing it?
Would you guys actually buy it though? Would people buy it if I actually like distributed it through YouTube? I'm curious.
Of course they would, because these people don't have any outlet to do anything else. I don't know how it is, Rosie, in California. What's going on with the vaping? You know?
I really don't know what this. I've never
Have
vaped
you
or
heard
anything.
anything? Like, are there restrictions or?
Yeah, I think they've, California led in, I think, you couldn't smoke in restaurants and you had to be a certain distance from office buildings and things like that.
Right. But then
They're always pushing hard here, looking at
Yeah.
research on vaping.
Yeah.
And putting
y'all are a bunch of tree hugging hippie granola. eating
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
I've been looking for like a vape sponsor in general, just like a mod and stuff like that, and maybe a juice, but
Yeah.
I think I might just literally make it and start just pushing it out myself and say screwing it. As long as it's actually decent shit, I'll sell it, you know.
Do it. You can do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start actually like maybe I'll just like invest like one AdSense like checked into that and say screw it.
Well, I can't talk. I quit for 24 years until June of this.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Damn.
Can you say Marlboro Lights? That's what I'm smoking now.
I'm still waiting to see you smoke a cigarette. I said I'm still waiting to see you smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, I don't smoke too often. So.
I don't believe it's true. I can't even picture it in my mind.
Rosie O'Kelly having a smoke. Oh my.
No, I know that you've already admitted to it, but I can't, like, without seeing it, it's hard to fathom. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Come to where the flavor is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm older than you. I remember the commercials. Yeah.
Oh my god, me too.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually really happy. I think since vaping, like I don't know, when they did the ban, I couldn't even get flavors for a little bit, so I fell back on smoking for a little bit, you know.
Yeah. You know, it blows my mind in 2020, if I make it, I will have lived in 9 decades. So
Damn. Yeah.
I know. It's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I hope they let me go soon.
I'm not that far behind you.
Oh
Well, I
shit.
hope they let me go soon. who knows? You know. Yeah, I don't know too much about vaping. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I
just
know
was wondering,
California
like,
hates all that stuff.
I mean, if you knew what was going on in California, just
Yeah,
because.
I don't know. They hate everything out here. So
Well, of course, and New York State is right behind California and everything as far as like banning shit and or you can buy it, but you gotta.
I mean, what is a pack of
It's
what's a
expensive.
pack of smokes cost in New York City now?
And right now, $11.
yeah. I remember when I was up there, it sucked. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
It was $11,
yeah,
right, CJ?
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean that's really wow. I mean it's $9 here.
But
So
it's still ridiculous. 9 is still nah.
I remember I ran out of oil when I was up there, and I had to buy a pack and like everything like that. Well, I'm not to mention you guys all smoke, so it kind of made me want to smoke. I don't know, you know how it is.
Oh Jesus!
Well, I'm just yeah, peer pressure, you know, yeah, yeah,
Shut
peer
up.
peer peer
yeah,
pressure.
You get some willpower, you motherfucker.
I don't have any. I don't have any willpower.
Yeah.
It's just how it
Yeah.
is, you know. That listen, I
Whatever.
put all my willpower into literally making YouTube, and that's about it. You know.
All
yeah,
right.
there you go.
There you go. That's it.
So CJ, you really like the you like the streaming.
I like both. I like streaming and I like streaming a lot, which like this is probably gonna be the last live stream I do here on a while. I keep saying that. No, no, I mean like on this channel. Like I'm gonna start streaming on my other channel, CJ Live, like more often, and just start doing only videos over here. Because like I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of like opportunity as far as views. Like I have way more reach than like when I make videos than when I do streams. But I like live streaming more. It's a weird thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I enjoy street streaming in particular.
Me too. Love that.
Enjoy.
Love it. I love
Yeah,
that.
$40 in Australia. That's right. Voulez-vous. That's right. $40 a pack, which is I guess translates to about 24 US dollars.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like how does it even get there where they're like okay with charging over $20 a pack? Like
Well, I think they think that they're doing letting economics work against people that consider smoking and stuff, and it's a very regressive cost, of course.
that's not right. That's not right though. They're just like essentially being like, hey, we're gonna tax you because this is not good for you, so we're gonna make it
Yeah,
more
there are a lot of
expensive.
people roll their own now, and they buy
Yeah,
this
yeah,
stuff.
but that's not right. I mean, I've been like it's been so crazy down here. I've been looking into buying flavoring for the juice and stuff. Like I was saying, like making my own juice and stuff. Like I've done some research into it and stuff because if I'm gonna sell it, I want to make the best type of shit, and I don't want to make like stuff that's garbage.
I think people have done it. I think there's probably videos on there about
Yeah,
making your own.
you can watch YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah.
figure
Yeah,
out how to-
I almost I was just about to get a
I mean, if
sponsor.
you're serious about it, you could.
Oh yeah. I was just about to get a sponsor in my area for like a shop and everything like that because they had an online store before this happened, before they cut off all flavors. I was just about like in the works of talking to get a sponsorship, but like since that happened, like they had to go out of business. They couldn't handle it. The flavors was literally like 80% of their business, and once the flavors were gone, their business was gone. So yeah,
You
but
guys,
I'm
you guys get those emails like we want you to promote. Would you consider? They send me the stuff for
I get them too, Rosie. Yeah.
feminine.
They was
Feminine.
monetized, yeah.
You know, we love your channel. We'd like
But
to
how do
promote.
you know which ones to do?
We'd like to promote our feminine products. It's like, dude, do you know what?
yeah. Yeah, you just gotta be careful with who you mess with. Like,
Are they asking you to promote tampons or?
No, I mean, I'm like, okay, yeah, right. I mean, it could be Ray Bans or something, you know.
yeah, yeah. I almost had a deal to like I almost had a deal recently for like a VR game, but they wanted me to do like a 90-minute stream. They want me to do a 90-minute stream for a VR game, and I don't do VR gaming or gaming, so I was just like, it was only for like $200. I'm like, no, we'll scratch that. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'll promote something for like 2 seconds, like for like 2 minutes in a video, but that's no 90 minutes is crazy,
You got to raise your price.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think they were just throwing that price out there to be like, hey, will you do it? And no,
Oh man, it's crazy the stuff that gets that comes in. I'll tell you, I don't have a lot of interest in doing that stuff anyway. I mean,
The only one I actually considered was like AirPods or whatever because they said that people were complaining that my sound quality was poor.
oh my
don't
god.
change,
So I wanna try
Holly,
to
don't change your
AirPods or
settings,
whatever,
please.
But I didn't take them because I didn't.
Holly, don't change your settings, please. When you're
Rosie.
Damn, don't do it, please.
Shut up, Rosie. I can change it and do. I can do it.
Don't.
Your settings are great. I love your streams. They are.
She's making fun of me because everybody knows I suck at this.
I know. A lot of people get mad at you too. I've noticed that. Some people get mad at you. You know.
No. Oh my God. Just
Like
stop.
sometimes when I'm in public, I'm all good till I open my mouth. It's like,
Oh,
what?
I'm crying, Rosie.
Was there a guy over here? I'm looking for that. You know, at the Home Depot, we got a call on the hardware. Yeah, I think that was me.
Somebody help me here.
You still do? Are you still doing mouse checks? Are you still doing mouse checks? Is that still a thing?
No, I have an external mouse on my computer. Yeah.
Do you have to do mouse checks still? Is that still happening?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
figured it out. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. You're getting there. You're making moves. Okay.
Listen, I do the same shit that everyone else does with subpar equipment.
You're right. You know, do you remember? Do you remember when I used to stream like literally with just my phone? Like that was it. That was all I would do.
Yeah.
That was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so
Right. Well,
so bad.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I've grown.
Was
Everything, with the exception of the lessons Rosie has taught me.
it like the Elvis Travels live streams, like the Blair Witch Project?
It was actually like it was like the highest quality you can get doing like screen share with your phone. That's essentially what I was doing.
Yeah, right. True that.
People would be like trying to text message me while I'm live. Like, I remember one time you doxed your number one time.
Stream.
Remember you doxed your number one time on my stream? My God.
Oh Lord!
Good times. Good times.
All now west of the Rockies.
Those are the days.
Yeah, I know. That's where it was
Holly,
like.
Holly, I'm curious. What's the not to change gears? What's the food scene like? Are there any famous like old school restaurants in Rochester that are like really? Like I was in Beverly Hills just for Thanksgiving, and we went to Lowry's, which is like a famous 80-year-old prime rib place.
Well, there first.
Yeah, are there anything? What's the food scene? I mean, what's the makeup of what's the demographic now for
Okay,
food?
so there's some pretty good nationally renowned, which is weird, and I know it sounds off the cuff, but Japanese restaurants. For
Cool.
some reason, a lot of people like sushi, and there might be like some good hibachi, whatever. Even without the hibachi, like not like the franchise, but like just Japanese people that have lived here, and all right. So then there's also, let me think. Oh,
Is it Italian? Is there?
that I the second biggest one about the woman that made ragu sauce
Okay.
is from Rochester.
Wow.
You can Google it. So there's spaghetti houses that spaghetti
Is
houses
there a
like
is there a signature food? Is there a signature food like Buffalo has?
it would be Italian food for here. Yeah.
Okay, is there like
sure.
one rest? Okay, all right. So okay,
Just
it's
because
like in Buffalo.
that ragu lady, and there's a huge Italian presence that settled in Rochester in the early 1900s.
Yes,
So
cool.
it's very Italian. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
I was
wait.
just curious when I come through because I like to do food.
Nor-
cheap food.
Well, I mean, I think that you would probably enjoy the Italian food here.
Not a troll. Don't feel bad for him. Norm gave him $200 earlier. Jesus, Norm donates so.
Norm called me and told me that he did it. So
Yeesh.
he confessed.
I mean that's cool, I guess. Good for Norm, I guess. I that's cool.
I told Norman he can spend his money how he wants.
I mean if he wants to donate $200 to Elvis, let him.
This is his thing, okay? If I'm speaking on Norm's behalf,
Yeah.
he's almost envious of somebody that gets to live this free lifestyle.
Do you think so?
He sees that this person's not tethered by anything, where he's been his entire life at 58 years old, tethered down by a job, a house, and he just he wants to I guess he wants to support somebody that acquiescing to those types of
I mean, I understand that. I
I
get
guess.
that. I guess that. Not
Well,
everybody's like that
well, I
though.
don't get it. 'Cause I yell at him every day. He gives Elvis money. Sorry, Rosie, but I do.
Hey, it's not my money, you know. It's like I don't tell people what to do, but
All right, I can't tell him what to do with his money. Of course not. But
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been the beneficiary of plenty from Norm myself,
me
so
too. Me too.
you know.
Well, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, I mean, I can't say anything
Well,
about it.
he supports us all. He
Yeah, I mean,
supports
he's definitely donated to me. You know what I mean? Norm's, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was to the point I felt like when I'd go up to Toronto to thank him, and also
Yeah.
take a chance to see Toronto, and then go down to Buffalo and do the whole spiel.
Yeah.
So,
Well, by the way, I see a lot of your subs in there, anyways. But if you guys don't know who Rosie is, go sub to her channel. Links in the description. If you don't know who Holly is, go sub to her channel as well. I think you guys are awesome. I'm really happy you guys are on here. I like these chill streams where it's not complete drama and chaos. It's good stuff. I mean, I do enjoy chaos streams as well, but this is kind of more laid back. I like it. You know what I mean? I like
there
it.
you go.
You know?
There you go.
It's cool. It's
It's a
different.
nice change of pace.
Yeah, it's a different vibe. I like it. Yeah.
Hammy.
Yeah. Oh, so Hammy's here. What's up, Hammy? Yeah. Shit, man. Thank you for coming on the panel, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, I don't get to have I don't know, like as much variety on here as much as I used to. It's nice, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you reached out to Rosie and you brought her on
Yeah.
because she's a good friend to me, and that's cool.
Oh yeah, I adore Holly. I listen to a lot of her
I love
streams
you.
when I can. I love it when Mary's on there. I think Mary's a
I know you
friggin'
do.
hoot. I absolutely love Mary's personality.
I
That
know.
drive
I know.
is killer. I
Yeah,
just love it.
Midwestern Mary, in person, Midwestern Mary was great. She's great. She's great people for
Yeah.
sure. You know.
She's awesome. She's really funny.
Yeah.
Is she as good looking as person as she is on the?
She's very pretty.
Yeah, she is a very pretty person. I remember we did this. We did a thumbnail when I got there. It was like us pretend like we were gonna fight or something. I didn't actually use it because we didn't have streaming, but it was funny. I might use it in the future at some point.
But she's very pretty. She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. I think she had a significant weight loss too. So good on her.
She
You
used
know.
to weigh 400 pounds. She had.
Oh, I can't even imagine that. She looks so.
She looks so good. Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Good
I mean,
for her, I say.
yeah,
Oh, there she is.
it's unbelievable. You know that. Be
That's
proud
all.
of it.
Thanks.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
For sure.
Yeah, Mary, you look amazing. We're just giving you props for it. Good for you.
Mark Hamlin said I met Rosie twice this year, and she is such a cool person. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, this guy was amazing to me. He took me around to Omaha, and then on the way back when I was heading west, he met me at a rest stop, brought me dinner to eat and a drink, and gave me a nice little Warren Buffett placard, and so it's a beauty. That's really it, CJ. When you travel, and there's nobody on Voight that's met more people than I have in real life in my travels and things, and it just that makes it so nice. You'll be on a stream and somebody will just stream snipe you and come up and
Yeah.
like a Mr. Dirty or somebody like that. And luckily so far they've been good, except for IRC Bully came up with a bandana over his face and he was packing that gun at his side.
Yeah.
He scared what out of me in
Wow.
Milwaukee.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, I've never had it like a stream sniper in person yet because of where I live. It's so like Rhode Island is so small. I mean I get stalked, but like not. I haven't had like a stream sniper confront me in person yet. Not yet.
People that like were malicious with intent, and then they saw you at the mall.
Oh yeah, like somebody was like, "Listen, like I see you over there. Like I see you there."
The best is if they know your travel plan. Like I went to Cheyenne, and people reached out to me in Wyoming and said, "You're going to be coming through. Could we meet up in Michigan?" That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the very best of YouTube when that happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because
Yeah, we can chooch down down in New York. We'll do that. When the streamer house, it'll be a good time. I really want to do some more IRL. I'm excited about that. For sure, yeah, for sure. I remember we tried to do the bowling alley, but the people there, I really think they did not want us there. Genuinely, I don't know.
And that's when you got to push the. That's when you got to push the envelope a little.
I did. I tried, Rosie. I was like trying to.
I know, honey. I know you did.
Because as soon as we get there, I put the camera in their face on accident, and they were pissed. They were like, and then, yeah, they were pissed. Yeah, they were pissed, and they were like, yeah.
Same thing when we went into Marshall and I went. Elvis and I went into Duff's Buffalo Wings up in outside of Buffalo, and what was that? Not Orchard Park.
Orchard Park is right outside of Buffalo.
Really, the best Buffalo Wings I ever had in my life. I go inside, it's like something out of Steel Town, Pittsburgh, or Baltimore. I'm sitting there, and I got my camera on, and they're like looking at me. And hey, it's YouTube, and they're still looking at me like, like you'll get over it. All right, just sit and eat your wings.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's nothing like streaming.
I know, right? It's an interesting thing for sure. Damn, is where's Elvis right now? Anyways, is he still streaming right now?
Yeah, and then you do the mobile stream labs, which makes it fun too. Because if you have the text to speech, then the messages are read right.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do a text to speech in the media, and I bring a speaker with me when I go out and stuff, so it's louder.
Oh yeah, get your Bluetooth going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be embarrassing people have really embarrassed.
Yeah, people do it. People want to embarrass you. Yeah.
I think he's out there doing karaoke right now in the show.
Really?
I think we'll probably be live later after this, so we'll see.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. Like I said, I find him as content, like the definition of it. I really do. I don't really have an opinion on him, whether he's good or bad or whatever. I just don't. I don't know. Yeah, I know some people do, but hey. Anyways, I don't know.
Life unfiltered.
Yeah, definitely.
I had a cold tonight and I feel shitty, so I'm gonna dip right now.
All right. Well, anyways, I appreciate you guys being on.
Yeah, I think I'll. Yeah, it was great seeing you.
Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you hung out with my friend CJ.
Yeah. Well,
I'm kissing you back. I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
So
all right. We'll talk about the stream house again later. You guys have a good night. All right.
All right, take care. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being so accommodating.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you for coming on, Rosie. You have a good one.
All right.
Bye. All right. Well, yeah, there's that. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like up the stream if anybody's here is new. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you, I don't know, leave a comment on this if you're watching this on the playback later. Thank you guys for being here. Mimi, happy birthday. Yeah, thanks for being here. This was really fun. You know what I mean? It wasn't complete chaos. Yeah, it was a good time. And if you guys want to see my Instagram, check that out. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that'd be cool too. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, everybody have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.